So hello again and welcome back to the 4th Among Us with Gide. And we shall continue in the episode 4 and see where this all will be leading us when we fix the magic mirror. I definitely am not sure who to trust, maybe not completely anyone. Snow is a friend of course, but she also has been a little bit maybe more different after she has become, so to speak, the boss. The Beauty and the Beast are of course way better off than most of the fables, and they should be already grateful about that, but I can understand it can be difficult for them to adjust to the lifestyle of a worse off, but for example, they could consider how Prince Lawrence and Fate were doing previously, way worse. And after all, she was a princess too, and a prince. It hasn't been easy for anyone. We are already having way better life than most fables. So, yeah. I'm just hoping that everyone could be better off, so to speak. Let us continue. And fix the mirror and hopefully find out a little bit more, though the magic mirror slips were sealed as well, considering the spell that is on. So
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old
dear.
wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
it's the piece of the mirror.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Yeah,
Really?
you
Buffkin,
burnt stuff.
get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
There you go, Buffkin.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good
Is
work,
that the
Bigby.
full piece?
You've been gone all day.
I guess it
What
is.
did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out? All right.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance.
Didn't I
Would
say
you join
anything?
me at the mirror?
Okay, maybe I just took a little bit too long of a time. Maybe it's better nonetheless that I
Don't
don't
go
talk
far,
in front of
Sheriff.
everyone.
I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
You burnt
Why the hell
Crane
did
stuff.
You burn Crane stuff, huh? And don't bullshit me. Buffkin was there. I know it was you.
Yeah.
Given Ichabod's obsession with Miss White, I thought it best to make sure that nothing untoward saw the light of day.
Oh, fuck off. I know you were burning evidence.
Yep.
Then tell me, what evidence did I burn?
Well, that's the question. I don't know. What
I
did
have more
you
important
burn?
things to deal with right now. But you can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I
Yep.
do so enjoy our talks.
That's
I'll wait
good.
with bated breath.
That is very good to
I don't
hear.
understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Maybe
Well,
that's still
where did you
the...
find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
It was at the
Helps
lucky
that I have a good
pawn.
working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
And had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pond. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
You're very
It could be a while,
welcome.
Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
Okay, thank you,
Besides which,
Buffkin.
he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Oh dear.
Everything that's wrong with Fate.
He doesn't like to
Is
be
it fixed?
spied on.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
But I will.
I can't take those two right now. We're
Well, I
trying
can
to catch a
understand
murderer,
that.
and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
I really don't like that idea, generally speaking, that he has to go to the farm.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet.
Do you know the crooked man, by the
You
way?
can't deny that.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change the subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's
I'll give
right.
the Cranes money.
I need it, Bigby.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh?
Yeah.
I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody.
Yes,
Thank
it
you,
does.
Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad.
Yes,
Got
so
the
that
money
you
now,
don't need
so
to
I
be
won't
leaving.
be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
But I do owe you for the car, so you use that money now then. Crane already took the money, so and the
Bluebeard,
Crane's
you
money
wanna
was,
talk?
after
Now's
all.
your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
What was that supposed
Well,
to mean?
at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good
I did the
reason.
right thing.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
I owed him money.
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you
Yeah.
have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't
have
know
no
if
idea.
the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
Maybe it's
Someone
about
did.
control indeed, because
What
the
would make a
leash and
person
all.
do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control.
Yep, that
It's
is
what he
one
does with the
thing.
loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or
Yep.
maybe they're just trying to leave.
Try to get
Sheriff,
out
Miss
of
White,
that.
I believe the mirror is repaired.
Yay! Mirror, mirror,
I
mirror.
have to say,
back.
I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
You
I'm
are
sorry,
very
I
welcome.
have to know.
I am happy to see
Mirror,
you back.
mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
I want to know too in
He's
the
probably
end.
still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up too.
I guess that's better nonetheless, so that we just know what has happened
You
to him.
will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Huh. They know. She knows. Maybe she got into the mirror a little bit. Yeah.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
Okay.
So, let's not do that again.
And
okay?
she. Yeah, bloody.
Looks like we'll have to track
Mary.
him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Yep.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror,
Are you having trouble
mirror.
with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door.
It's the symbol.
That's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Yeah, it moves. It moves to another place. Into another door.
The door. It moves.
Yes.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Okay.
Bigby, wait.
Let's try to do it
When you
then.
get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice.
I wasn't going
I know
to.
that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But
No
we have to make
guarantees,
a
but I will
commitment
try to bring
working
him
within
alive.
the law.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people
I will
are
try.
going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair.
I will need
Show them
try
that
to
we're
do
doing
it.
things the right way.
I will try
I have
to do
enough
it.
to worry about here while I prepare the case against him.
I will
so
try
I'm going
to
to
do
trust
it.
you to handle this properly.
I will
That
try.
is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Yeah, that's kind of true, because the door again changes into another place whenever. But soon he mended his evil ways. Night. I'm afraid what's going to happen, to be honest. Is the symbol here still? It is for a moment. Examine.
That's it, all right.
Yeah, let's just open the door. I guess we're as ready as we'll ever be. Who knows where we are though, and there's no going back. Which is the bad thing, there is no going back.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim.
Shake
I think I'd have
hand.
outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call.
Hold on.
Okay.
You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I
That's
don't know,
not
they
very
said you
good.
made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
Okay
Look,
then.
this is the one thing I have to do.
I'll follow
Please don't
you.
make this hard on me.
Fine. Lead on.
Fine. I'm worried, though, how this will be going overall.
Thanks
I
for
am
understanding.
surely
This is all I'm
worried.
here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard or an escort for
It's
that matter.
dangerous for you
I was
here,
a
I
little
would
surprised
say.
myself when they asked me to do it.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
I can understand that.
Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can
Well, you
come to
should
an
leave,
understanding.
I can
nonetheless.
find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
It
Leave.
could be.
I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need
I
you,
understand that.
But we need him too. What we
But-
don't need is a war.
But we
Hey,
have
Sheriff,
to
hold
this.
up. I gotta go in with you.
Wait for him.
Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you? Stop laughing at me. Oh yeah?
Who's back there then?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I got a problem.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
That's Bluebird.
Boss is there.
Before him. I'm sure he would prove himself quite
I
handy
think
down
that's
in my
his
pocket.
noise.
Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's
Or is
told.
it?
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe me shoes on.
I'm just listening.
He was fine when Crane was smoothing things over, but this guy off his leash is a whole other barrel of crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's
Just
it
like
then.
listening,
Let's
listening.
zip the dogs of war. Hmm? None of you can see fit to stare him down. The best outcome you can picture is having him dead. I like to think a little bigger than that.
Okay.
You're not frightened, are you?
It's easy for you to say. He didn't pull the claws out on
We will
you.
tame the whelp. Like Crane, he will eventually be of more use to us.
Claws into him. Is he the guy in the pawn, lucky spawn?
Like.
Okay. Well, we're going in
Excuse
now.
me, but I have a job to do.
Yes, you do it now then.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Yes, Lucky Pawn and that apparently the pimp, and then there's the brothers, and even that woman is here. And this guy as well. As I said,
Thank
it
you,
was
Tim.
his voice.
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort.
Well, we
but you
haven't
handled
met
it.
him
You
before.
did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
And that would be again what exactly?
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Alright, let's talk. And smoke. Yeah, smoke. That's good. Let's do that. I can smoke just like the others. Is this going to be the end for this chapter? Or not? I don't know. And all were happy. Next time on The Wolf Among Us. So no.
I've heard stories about you.
I have to wait.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
What's happening in there?
Oh well.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Now we have to wait. Should not go to the farm. 39.1%. Did you attempt to remove Neris's ribbon? Right, to remove the ribbon. Ugh. And that might not have been the right thing to do, but as said, I thought that maybe if we don't talk about it, then maybe I could have done it. That maybe that's part of the thing that if I would have tried to talk about it, that at least would have initiated something, but I don't know. You and 50% of the players went to the Cuttable first. Cuttable first, okay. Exactly 50. Did you send Toad to the farm? Decided Toad should not go to the farm. Well, it's his son as well involved. How did you respond to the crookman? You and 24.6 of the players lit a cigarette. But I felt that it was fitting with him. And besides, maybe we can see if any of the others will be smoking huff and puffs. Because that was the type of cigar we happened to find in the murder place. So I'm very interested if someone else or someone would be mentioning something about that. I'm very interested to know. But we shall see how exactly things will be going. I I so would want to play the next chapter, but I cannot. And that makes me very, very sad for the moment. Well, I guess there's not a lot else to say other than I really enjoyed the story and I got so hooked in it so that I played all of these chapters through in just a few days. So thus I'm happy that I didn't play this earlier because I would have had to be waiting for a new chapter all this time. For all of these different chapters. Now at least I only have to be waiting at this point, so I'm very happy about that. But I will be continuing this pretty much probably immediately when I notice there's a new chapter coming out, because, yeah, I got hooked completely, 100%. So I hope you enjoyed too, and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you and when I will be able to continue this. And yeah, this is a great story. Great story. I shall see you then.